In this video, we're going to talk about how to install our units. We have several different models. We've got an XL unit, we've got a 45mm unit, as well as other units, but they all mount the same way. So essentially, it's 4 components. You've got your LED module. Second component is going to be your rubber washer. This goes directly onto the unit. The rubber washer just limits the amount of vibration, protects the unit a little bit more. Third component is going to be your mounting nut. Simply threads onto the washer. Your mounting substrate sits between the unit and the washer. So depending on the thickness, you can mount up to a 1/4 inch substrate with these units. The final component is going to be your wire nut. So you put your 2 wires there. There's 2 cones inside of the sockets, which pierce down on the wires automatically with the help of the compression nut. So the compression nut just goes right over the top there and your connection's made. So this is what it looks like installing a unit. You've got your low profile LED module, your rubber washer. Simply put your rubber washer directly onto the module. It's going to prevent any kind of vibration. It's going to dampen it, help your LED last longer. Goes into a 3/4 inch hole. Then you have your mounting nut, which goes directly onto the socket. Just glides right on. Get it until it's tight. Your unit's locked in there really nice. In order to wire the units, you're going to need 14 gauge soft stranded wire. We generally use MTW 14 gauge. It's got a really nice soft coating so you can make the connection really easily. So your first wire goes in the top trough. Your second wire goes in the bottom trough. And you would just rinse and repeat all the way down the line here, continuing to insert the wires in the troughs. And then of course you're going to want to go back, make sure your wires are pressed down so you can get purchase on the threads. Once you have your wires in place, just install your wire nuts. Your wire nut simply threads directly over the socket. You want to make sure that you thread them on nice and clean, and that will help make the connection. So that will actually push the wires down onto the cones, which will pierce the wires, connection made. So installation is really simple. It's just a matter of threading on that wire nut nice and tight. And that's how you link the lights up.